Hi, Jen Gilchrist here with another weekly oracle card reading for the week of July 8th through 14th. And I'm going to be working with the Denise Lynn Gateway Oracles. So let's see what messages are in store. So I'm just going to take this one before I even shuffle. Rising above, I only see beauty and grace. This feels like a triumphant card too, especially on the heels of last week. If you were following me, if not, you can see I have playlists here with different weekly oracle card readings and channeled messages. But there was a sense of moving forward, taking action, leap of faith, like seizing the moment. And I just see this almost like it's like a triumph, right? It feels like a victory, rising above. So for some of you as well, if that doesn't resonate in terms of an actual project that you're working on or a decision that you've made or an action forward that you've taken, I see only beauty and grace rising above. This could alternatively, for some of you, also mean like if there is like seeing things from a spiritual perspective, like if there's a conflict, as an example, a conflict or drama of some kind, whether it's in your life or with somebody else, you're able to witness and come back up into that spiritual perspective and point of view so that you can really see the higher truth and see beauty and grace. So can you start to turn from what's not working to what is, or what it, or if there's any kind of conflict with somebody, especially looking at maybe seeing it from the other person's point of view or from spirit's perspective. It doesn't mean that we always have to agree or change our perspective but it means that we're not locked in also. You know what I mean? We're not in an opposition that's in competition or in a stuck point or in like the power over kind of power struggle of the solar plexus is what it feels like. But most of all, I feel like this feels like a triumphant card and that you're actually transcending some of the fears and doubts even within your own mind and using your mindset. And so if you are feeling stuck in your head a bit, then this is a call to look for the beauty, look for the grace, look for what's working, look for the curiosity about what can you do, what is already here for me, right? Can you get into gratitude? Could be a great shift as well if you're kind of stuck in your head and this isn't resonating, but you're wanting to feel that, right? Mending bridges. Okay, so I don't look at the cards and I just see them as they go. So for some of you, this really could be a conflict. And so it's rising above, seeing the spiritual perspective, looking at what is my opportunity of transformation? What is my opportunity of growth here? Why am I attracting this scenario? And this is never to mean that we deserve crappy behavior or abusive or toxic behavior by any stretch, but what is our role within it? What is the opportunity to grow here? Why am I a match for this? Like, what is the opportunity of growth? I think can be a great way to transmute and transform your situation so that you experience new things and take the gold, right? Take the lesson, take the information so that you can move forward with. As I read the card, it says, I heal rifts. I am a mender. Some of you are also healers, definitely. So this could also be like a validation if you have been like taking action towards your purpose work, about your healing work. But I fully see like this is about I feel first and foremost, it's about your own integration, your own healing. You see how there's like an integration of self. I want to say the ego and the higher self, like you are having a merging and an integration of that as you heal with others, as you heal within. Okay. So whether this is with somebody else or just within yourself, because sometimes our ego and our mind and our beliefs and our higher self is like pulling us in two directions as well. So this is like a merging and a mending, if not with others, with yourself. Trusting your intuition. This came up last week as well, in a sense, right? Looking through the keeping forward. The fox came up, focus, like keeping forward, and eagle came in with a spirit, like trusting you, spirit has your back, right? So this is about trusting your intuition and taking action. Your dreams are right there. They're within reach. You can see them, you can almost taste them, you can feel them. But if there's any hesitance or fear still about moving forward towards them, you don't want to stay on the other side of that door, right? For the rest of your life. You want to seize the moment. There's an opportunity of moving through so that you can have what it is you've been desiring to create. The next card is stepping into stillness. My power is born in the majesty of silence. So there might be a sense of if this feels like for a lot of you could be a little bit of a tumultuous things happening, right? Which makes sense if you look at where we are in the moon cycle right now as well. Last week we had that new moon on Friday and we set our intentions for new things. We're stepping forward. And then guess what? All the misalignments of things bubble up to show us like what we need to shift through or step through or decide differently about in order to take action on achieving and experiencing and receiving our next level of whatever it is we're asking for. So it might be about you need to tune into your intuition. You might need to have some quiet time, right? Might need to really just, are you in your mind, right? Are you in your head? Are you in your fear? Or are you abandoning your spiritual practice? Like, are you making space for that time and stillness so that you can have your intuition, so that you can align and know what the best next steps are? So I hope that makes sense. So that looks important. So it feels like this could be a little bit of like, integration happening, a little bit of growth happening, potentially, but it feels still very positive and very good. Like you are on the right track. It's just a matter of taking a step through that door and creating your reality, right? Creating your dream come true. It's there for you, which looks really, really beautiful. Be sure to check out my channeled messages as well. I have a lot of really powerful. They're channeled messages, but they're also transmissions of energy, of healing, of awakening, especially for star seeds and light workers if you feel called to that journey and that path. But really, they will support you if you've been on an awakening journey. Check it out. There's a whole list there. I'm continuing to do them. Like and subscribe here on the channel if you have not yet, so you can get all the up-to-date information. I have some other amazing things planned this summer. I do feel called to one other free gift I'll add in the description, which is about clearing soul contracts, karmic patterns, and yeah, energy cords. I feel like if you are kind of in a bind with somebody, then this can help you free the energy up. All right, check out the other things here on, and I look forward to talking with you soon. Let me know in the description or in the comments how this resonates for you. All right, bye for now.